This is T1naBa1ley. This is a vlog and book talk about Bones at the Crossroads. I listened to it quite a bit today. Um, um, there were some times that I wanted to pull away from it because it was emotional and I could have stretched this book out longer. I think I could have stretched this book out to the month for the whole month because of how emotional I have been reading it. But because I am kind of like taking on a bit of the challenge of reading a book a week, I went on ahead and kept reading during those emotional times when I would usually put a book down when I'm presented with an emotional um, scene in the book. I usually like put the book down, walk away from it, think about it, do something else, blah blah blah. So this time I didn't do that. I kept reading and I cried. Ugh, it got me, y'all. I cried today, y'all. I cried, Lord. I was like, usually when I get to a crying scene, like I said, I usually stop and do something else. But I kept going, kept reading it because it kind of tended, like, if I stop reading, like during those times where I feel like I'm gonna cry or it's emotional, and I'll stop reading and then I'll put it down and do something else and then come back to it after a while or whatever. It don't have the same effect. Um, I don't think so. I don't think so. This time I kept reading. I kept reading, and um, yeah, the tears came out. I couldn't hold them back. It was a few times in this book I was like, I, heaving, like, 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 trying to hold it back, like literally, like, oh. But then there was a moment where I couldn't hold it back anymore. So yeah, there were several moments where I was like, like catching my breath, like, like about to cry. But then it was one particular moment I just was like, and just started crying. And I love, I want to, I don't, because I thought about it while I was reading the book. I was like, do I love this book? Can I say I love this book? It has a character in it that I like. Um, the history of the character. So I like that about this book, as well as like a lot of the other characters that are mentioned in the book and a lot of things that are said and shared in the book. I like the book. I like about the book. Um, the dialogue continues to be enjoyable. I like the fleshed out dialogue. I think I'm on chapter 39. I think. I'm somewhere around there. Maybe chapter 40. Maybe. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Because I actually like read chapter 38 twice or three times or something like that. I don't know. Because I kind of um, needed to rehear what was going on. I kind of I kind of went to sleep. I was like, because I was listening to it for a while, and I was like, what? And then so I rewound it. I woke up, I was like, what? So I rewound it and listened to it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think I might have almost got mad, but when Malik, I think his name Malik, y'all. When he started doing what he was doing, and he was like, um, "So you think I'm the bad guy, yeah?" And I was like, "No, no, I don't think that. I was shaking my head, no. I was like, I don't think that, no. So, hey man, oh my goodness, this this is a good book. I like it. I love the support in the book. Um, support, compassion. Yeah, I love it. Um, Faye, I think her name is Faye. I love what she says to Malik and how Malik responded to her. And it was somebody else. It was another character too that said something to Malik. Oh, what's her name? Is her name Miriam? I love that they support him and are compassionate to him. Love it. And oh my goodness, Madame Barnclair. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh. Ugh. She just was holding that. She just was waiting for an opportunity to say that to Malik. I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. She just wanted to say that to that boy. And I don't know why she blaming him, cause I was like questioning it like twice. I was like, what? Wait, what? He wasn't there. What you talking about? What? Oh my goodness! But then all of that was cleared up and stuff like that. I just was like, okay. I don't get why she saying that about him, but she just how the folks say she just madder than fish grease. How it go? She just madder than hotter than fish grease, I guess, about the situation. Um and Terrence Montclair, I thought he was gonna tell um what did I say his name was? Lord. Did I take his name down? Oh my goodness. I just said his name, didn't I? The main character. I thought he was gonna tell the main character something. What we all been thinking it like since the other book, the first book. And I thought it was gonna be revealed. But it hasn't yet. I don't know if it is gonna be revealed or what. I'm gonna have to keep reading and see. I got a few more hours to go. I'm not gonna push it tonight. Um, I'll finish it up tomorrow. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna push it tonight. I read enough of it. I don't know. I don't know if I like reading that book at nighttime. I read it in the daytime. I don't too much read it at nighttime. When the nighttime come, I about stop reading it. No, I mean, well, bedtime, cause I do read it at night. Just hold on, let's see what's the question for tonight is. Whether have lobster claws for hands. So yeah, when it's bedtime, I don't too much read it. Now, I have read it at night, just not at bedtime. Um, or maybe no. Well, no, in the daytime. It's been daytime. It's been daytime. Anywho, yeah, John Henry had me crying. Oh my goodness. John Henry. John Henry had me crying when he was talking about the ancestors. I just bust out crying. I just was like, I mean, it was like I was sitting amongst them and talking. Wait, was that the bonfire? I think that was the moment where they was all sitting around the bonfire, I think. And John Henry was talking, and Uncle Sammy was agreeing with John Henry, and I just bust out crying. I just was like, so yeah, John Henry got my tears to flowing today. All the other while, I was holding it back. I was holding it back. I was holding it because Malik was saying some wrenching things too. He was saying some wrenching things. I was holding it. I was holding it. And then John Henry started talking. I just was like, whatever. So yeah. Um, love the friendship between Malik and his friends. And I didn't understand the um what the other um schoolmate was saying with Malik having privilege and having it easier, which Malik didn't think that from where from his point of view, he he felt like he had it like he felt like he was struggling through his situation, boop, 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 bop, bop, bop. But then the other student pointed out, bop, bop, boppity, boop, boop, boop. And then Malik was like, I mean, if you put it like that, I guess I got it easy, you know. I was like, and then so I mean, and then when Malik followed him up on the roof, and then Malik started dot 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 dee 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 dee, I was like, that 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 wasn't what was happening, but that was like I get that was a surprise to us because I didn't really think he felt like that. But that's what he shared to the other student, and then Don heard, and then I was like, and then so when he was like, Don, forgive me. I was like, and Don had good reason too. And I was like, yeah, Don, no, no, no. Because Don knew what she had been doing. Oh, she knew what she had been doing, so she could see the pattern. So I was like, no. But yeah, D'Angelo was crying. I was teary eyed. I don't know. So yeah. Um, oh my goodness. I was like, dang, they quick to accuse, boy. Oh my goodness. And then all the evidence had pointed to him. I was like, man, I was like, dang. And then they just gonna do that, but it wasn't matching up with what he was saying. So I guess I could understand where they was coming from by it not matching up with what he said. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, it don't make sense that he would do that. But especially on that day and just all random like that. But I ain't want to take no chances. I was like, you know what? This probably how they did his mama. But oh my goodness, like just no questions asked. Just basically, the Queen of Hearts. That's what I was thinking. I was like, dang, they swift with it. I was just like, yeah, they probably did his mama the same way, and she was sitting up there trying to explain. I don't know, but dang, that was good. He called Terrence out though because he was like, "Look, you said you was gonna help me." I'm so glad he called him out. He was like, "Every time I ask you for help, I'm always left alone." Oh my goodness. I was doing that. I was like a little bit right there too. Oh my goodness. That's good he called him out. So, yeah, that's a bit of the book that I'm reading. The title is in the title of the book is in the title of this vlog. Um, I continued untangling my other yarn that I had to untangle. It's a Bernat. I think it's a Bernat Velvet. Um, I got it untangled from around the tote bag handle. Yay! Oh my goodness. So now I can finally like move it around without carrying the tote that it was tangled around. So I might put it in my purse that I cleaned yesterday. I spot cleaned yesterday. Um, the pockets of that purse though, I didn't clean the pockets of that purse. I just cleaned like the big part of it. Oh well. Um, so I might put it in that and continue untangling it tomorrow. I untangled a lot of it today, and it's a pretty big skein, and it'll probably make one shirt. Now compared to the white yarn that I have, the white Burnett um, yarn. It's much bigger, and I'm almost like looking at it at my white one, like how much of a shirt is it gonna make? I don't know exactly. So I just have to keep crocheting and see. Because I started a shirt with the white one. The white one. Paul Mooney. Um, I'm gonna make a top with the pink one. Anyways, um, so yeah, that's how that's looking. Did go outside today. Yay! I went outside, sat outside, and laid outside, and um, um, had my umbrella out there, and I was out there in a rain shower. It had like showered for a couple of minutes, and I stayed out there and enjoyed sitting out in the rain shower with my umbrella and enjoyed the. It felt like a temperature drop a little bit. Not, I mean, I guess it felt cool because it was a overcast. A overcast, yeah. I guess that's why it felt cool out there. Not cool, well, yeah. It felt refreshing. So enjoyed that. And then the sun came out and dried my lounge chair. Sit out there till it dried it. I tried to sit out there a little longer, but I wound up going back in the house um, 10 minutes shy of what I had set out to do because I was sad. I was so sad. I was like, I need to eat something. So I came in the house to get me something to eat so I wouldn't be feeling sad and such. So when I had finished crying after John Henry said what he said, I um I came back in the house after being out there for like I don't know. I was out there for um I don't know, an hour or two. I might have been out there for 2 hours maybe. Or an hour. Anywho, yeah. So came back in the house. Um and then continued listening to the book. I don't know. At the moment, it seems to be like the best book of the year for me, like one and two. Um, I like it, and it's it's like all for me because I had put it off. I was recommending I was recommended this book like I don't know, like last year, the year before, maybe the year before that. I was like, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna read it. I had put it on my list, and I didn't read it right away. I didn't read it for like 2 or 3 years or so, something like that. And I finally read it, and it's like my spirit animal. I was like, ah! Oh my goodness, like it's so relatable. Oh, I never knew. Like, I didn't know it was so close to home. I didn't know it was so relatable. Oh my goodness. I know now. I know now. How about that? I know now. Now that I done read it or almost finished reading it. I know now. Like, see, this is why I say don't I, read. Stop putting off reading books. Like, read them as soon as you can because they be such gifts. They be such gifts. Like, this is such a gift. All of the kind words and messages, the gems, if you will, they are such gifts. Like, I'm like, yes. I'm like, okay, how do I apply that? Like, I'm sitting over here just like applying it to my life. Oh my goodness. So kudos. Thank you so much to the author. Is that all? I think that's it. Um, that I would like to share. Untangled the yarn from the taupe handle. Um, read this book. Now I could even drag this book out. Now this book, the part of it where I'm at now is in November. It started off in August. That's why I thought it would be a good, cool book to read in August. Now, around the timeline is in November. So I was like, oh wow, I could have drugged this book out to November. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep reading it. I'm gonna keep reading it. Uh, oh my goodness. August, September. Yeah, it's a great read. I started it in August. It's still August, so good August read. I think the other book timeline, I think it started in July, and I read it in July, I think. So that was good. That was cool. I like that. Um, think that'll do it. Let me see if there's anything else I'd like to share. Um, I thought I had more crochet stuff to share, but nah, that's really it. I just been untangling the yarn, and it's a lot to untangle. Like the whole entire uh, skein was tangled, but I'm doing great. I got all. It was like 4, 5, 6 skeins tangled all up together, and now I'm down to one. I got them all untangled from each other, and um, now I'm just untangling this one. So yeah, that's a good thing. hmm Got some sunshine, got some rain. Mm, think that'll do it. um, Mm.